Hey guys, it's Casey. My mom is having trouble breathing. Her asthma stirred up, probably because it's really windy here. But here is a video of our pantry.
Hello guys. I finished arranging my pantry, so I wanted to show it to you. This is my pantry in my kitchen. That is as high as I can reach. In this plastic bucket, I have olive oil, vegetable oil, a can of Crisco, and probably a can of nonstick spray. Over here, I have several boxes of baking soda and then cornstarch and baking powder. Those are extra ones. Here's my honey. I try to eat oatmeal every day, so I've got that. I also eat this. So those are the two I'm working on right now. This basket back here, one of my subs told me when I was complaining that I can't, that's as far back as I can reach. There. Said, well, put everything in a dish pan and you can pull it towards you. That was a great idea. I didn't want to go buy dish pans, but I had a lot of plastic tubs. So I used them. But anyway, this one, everything in this tub has to do with baking. So spices, baking powder, everything, anything you're going to need to bake is in here. There's my mixer, my spray. Let me put my honey back. This down here are cooking spices. So that's what that is. Underneath is extra kitchen tools that wouldn't fit in a drawer. Over here is salt, pepper, seasoned salt, and another can of nonstick spray. Down here, I have all my bowls. On this shelf, I have the tea that I drink, sugar. Behind that is Nestle's Quick for my grandkids. And then behind this is a little basket with all my seasoning packets, chili and stew and tacos and that kind of thing. And down there, I just have some chips. That's all that's in there. So now I'll go show you where I keep my canned goods. Okay, now we're in the room that I call the grocery store. This is where I keep all of my canned goods. I bought these shelves from Amazon. I've had this one for years. And then gradually, as I was able to stock up more, I bought a second one. And then a couple of years ago, I bought a third one. Well, what I did, this whole pantry had gotten into a mess. I had that pandemic virus. I was having a time with depression in the winter. I was busy with my grandkids. It just got in a mess. So it needed cleaning up. What I did is I took every single thing off the shelf. I had some groceries in bags down here on the floor. I emptied those. It was extra canned goods. And what I did is I put the expiration date on the top of the cans. I found very few that had expired. So this one expired in October of 21. I've got one can of 23. The rest expire in 2024. I saw an expert on Inside Edition just this week, and he said if you've stored the can under the proper conditions, a cool, dry room, if it's not dented or damaged in any way, open it and smell it. And if it smells good, it is. So I just have a couple of things. That green chili is one of them. But anyway, I wrote the expiration date on everything. Then I alphabetized them. That way, It helps me find everything, and I can, if I'm cooking lunch, I can tell my grandkids what I need, and they come in here and go shopping. So I started with baked beans, black beans, black-eyed peas, green beans, pinto beans. Down here is chicken broth, all of this and the things, some cornbread, cranberry sauce, snack crackers, saltine crackers, enchilada sauce. All of that is fruit cocktail. My grandkids love it. Here's that gravy that I learned about from Angel over at Jules and M. We love it on biscuits. That's our green chilies. Down here, I buy hominy in that huge can because when I make pozole, it takes a lot. Then my grandkids like Jell-O. I alphabetize this under Knorrs instead of pasta sides and rice sides because if I tell them go get me a Knorr packet, they'll know what it is. Then we have mac and cheese. I don't really care for the off-brand mac and cheese, so I get Kraft. And then that Velveeta in the front, to me, it's expensive. We only get that like for Taylor's birthday. My granddaughter, she likes that. Well, you just very rarely have that. And then I've got breadcrumbs, Hen Valley Ranch mix, salt and pepper. Over here is my water. Then we've got Hawaiian Punch, some ginger ale and orange Fanta. These are mine. The saltine crackers are for Casey and my grandkids. I like unsalted tops. I haven't been able to get any since in the fall. But every time I open the Walmart app to put something on my grocery order, I keep a running order all the time instead of writing a list. I just go ahead and put it in the order. And then I don't send it in until I'm ready. But anyway, every time I'd go to put something on the grocery list, I'd check to see if they had any unsalted tops. Finally, this week they got some in. So I bought 10 boxes, only because it wouldn't let me order any more than that. Okay, then we come over here. Sandwich, milk, noodles, pasta. I hear it's going to be hard to get pasta pretty soon, but I think I'm pretty well stocked up. That's bow tie, elbow, rotini, lasagna, fettuccine up there. Peas and carrots, peaches, pineapples, pickles, pears, pumpkin. We like pumpkin bread. We really like pumpkin pie, and I put pumpkin in my homemade dog food. Okay, down here, that's ramen noodles in the blue tub. Minute rice, regular rice, rotel, salsa, salmon. This is soup, mostly cream of mushroom. That is my spaghetti stash. I have 19 boxes of spaghetti. I only have 2, 4, 6, 7 containers of spaghetti sauce, so I need to work on getting more spaghetti sauce to equal the number of boxes. This is Rhett's room too, when my grandson, when he stays with me. So this is his kinetic sand in this big long box. If you don't know about kinetic sand, it's fun. Okay, I have no idea why we have that much powdered sugar, but we do. That's an extra sugar and flour. Then up here, I have SpaghettiOs for my grandkids. Spinach, tomatoes, tomato paste, tomato sauce, tuna, and vanilla wafers. That's the end of the alphabetized stuff. After I did that, I found graham crackers, but I didn't want to go back over to the G section, move everything all the way over to here. So I just put it there. They'll eat it this week. Then, I was hoping I could put all of this in my kitchen, but I just couldn't make room. So here's oatmeal that I have stored, shredded wheat. If you like frosted mini wheats, this is the Walmart brand. It's $1.94 for a 24-ounce box, and I think it tastes just as good as the name brand, and it costs way less. Okay, down there is flour, sugar, brown sugar, Pioneer baking mix. I use that for dumplings and biscuits. Then I've got pancake mix. This particular brand, the Great Value, you only have to add water. So worst comes to worst, I can make pancakes if I run out of anything else. That's extra condiments, popcorn, cake mixes, and chocolate chips and marshmallows. Okay, and the reason I have things in plastic tubs is it's not real. This is all wire, and the cans get cockeyed in there. One time a huge can of peaches fell on my foot and broke a toe. So I put everything in plastic tubs that I can. Now, this is not just mine. My daughter Casey is single. I'm single. It's easier to cook for two than for one. So we always have lunch together. That's our big meal of the day. We plan out our menu for a week or two, buy groceries to provide us with whatever we need for that menu, and then I pay half, she pays half. So that helps us out. We don't have a lot of leftovers. We have somebody to eat with, and we take turns cooking. So anyway, this is not all mine. It's half Casey's, but I'm pretty proud of what we were able to stock up on. And this isn't something new. This isn't because of the pandemic. I have had a stockpile for decades because I just don't feel secure unless I've got food. So back when I worked, I was always afraid something would happen if I lost my job. How would I feed the kids? Now that I'm on Social Security, I'm one check away from being in big trouble. So I worry about when they say they're going to shut the government down. I think, oh gosh, if I don't get a Social Security check, that's it. I have Social Security and I have a small retirement check. But I'm not rolling in money. But I'm pretty proud that we were able to have this much stored up. The minute rice, this is in a jar of dill pickles that we got from Sam's. I washed it out real good. It doesn't smell like dill pickles anymore. These over here, the blue lid and the white lids, those are canisters from Dollar Tree. I really like them because the lids screw on, and it's good and sealed. Anyway, that's our pantry, and I don't know what else to tell you. But I'm gonna go. I can't breathe. Guys, it's never over the first time I say bye. I always find something to stick on the end. I forgot to tell you that as I was going through alphabetizing, I took a notebook and listed every single thing and wrote down how much I have of that item. So baked beans, I only have one. I have one in my notebook. It tells me I need to stock up on baked beans. We like to eat that with hamburgers, hot dogs, barbecue chicken, barbecue beef. So I need to get some. Black beans, I only use in taco soup, but we make that a lot. We eat a lot of pinto beans, but I have to have cornbread with pinto beans. To us, a bowl of pinto beans and cornbread is a meal by itself. I have to have white cornbread mix because the yellow gives me an asthma attack. So I've got 5 here, but I need to buy some as soon as I can. Walmart has not had any white cornbread mix in months. And then Casey and my grandkids like the yellow. So we're down to 1 box. That tells me I need to buy some more of that. But anyway, I like having my notebook where I wrote down how many I have, and then I can, maybe once a month come in here and count everything and see how much we've used and what I need. Anytime we take anything out of here, this is where all my canned goods, this isn't just a stockpile, this is what we eat off of. So if we take one thing out, we immediately put that on the grocery list to replace it. If I possibly can, I'll get 2 when I need to replace something. So that way, if I just replace it with 1 can, I'm still as stocked up as I ever was. Okay, I guess that's really it. I'm just pretty tickled that Casey and I have been able to stockpile this much. I'm not on food stamps, and so, you know, the rising prices kind of worry me, but not much. I just tell myself, Carol, don't be scared. You're prepared. So that's it for today, guys. Tomorrow, I plan to make a lemon icebox pie. So I'll see you then. Bye-bye. This is really the end.